Hello everybody, I'm Luke Cogliano, you're watching the Ellen Live Show. If you're tuning in for the first time, this is a movie review show and I review the latest films every week. And this week I saw Brave. So Brave is the newest film by Pixar, and I am a huge Pixar fan. I love Toy Story, The Incredibles, Up, Finding Nemo, you name it. I'm a huge Pixar fan. Not so much the Cars movies, but I don't think anybody really uh, considers those as good as the other Pixar films. But I was definitely looking forward to this when it was getting its first trailers released and stuff like that. It was really interesting because this is the first female lead for Pixar in any of their movies, which is really cool. And also, I had looked at some of the technical stuff behind this movie, and just the things they do visually in this are incredible. And that's pretty much to be expected by any Pixar film. But this movie really does a lot. They spent a lot of time actually on location, getting like drawings and stuff, and just figuring out the whole landscape of the actual place that they were trying to have the setting of the film, and that's really cool. And also, all the stuff with the lead character's hair was all done like by an individual strand. Like, so they would do each individual strand by itself and just work it all together so it moved um, in all these different directions and stuff like that, and just in this kind of wild mess. And that's really cool. And I just think it definitely pays off and looks incredible. And the work they put into this movie is just outrageous. So in the beginning of this movie, you're kind of led to believe that this is going to be a story about a girl trying to find out her place in the world and figure out her own life. But then it makes this huge change, and once she encounters this witch and gets a spell, it makes this huge. The whole movie makes a huge change and goes into a more childish sort of direction and gets a little more simple. And the story is a little more predictable after that, and it's kind of weird to see in a Pixar film, just because Pixar is always known for kind of having those moments of like a greater understanding at the end, and kind of having a really nice story hidden in kind of different tones and stuff like that. So I don't know, the tone felt really weird in this film, and it kind of had a bizarre vibe once it made that change early on in the movie. So that kind of was a little off-putting. I wasn't like, it didn't make me hate the movie. I had a lot of fun. It's definitely a great fun time, and it's not Pixar's best, but it's definitely not its worst. So I definitely enjoyed it, but I think it was just a little unexpected, and had it been kind of marketed differently, I think, or had it been a little more clear as to the sort of tone that it was going for, it would have made it for a better time, and it would have not been as kind of jarring to go in and get this different story. I thought the characters were a lot of fun, and while they might not be as memorable as other Pixar characters from other films, they were still really funny, and there were a lot of great jokes in this film, and definitely a good balance of humor and kind of other things at the same time. So I think Pixar did okay on that, and just could have carried this movie a little bit more if it had maybe a little bit more time, because it is a shorter film, and it definitely felt a little bit rushed at times. And the last thing I have to say about this movie is that the soundtrack is incredible. The music is so good in this movie, and I had an idea of what kind of music they were going to be playing, but I wasn't expecting it to be so good, and I just had a whole lot of fun with that with that being in the movie. I would say this is a great family film, and it's definitely something you'd like if you're a fan of other Pixar movies. It's not as on par with some of the other better Pixar movies, but it's definitely a good time and totally worth checking out. I haven't seen it in 3D, but I'm assuming the 3D is great because it's Pixar and they know how to do 3D pretty well. So go check it out and let me know what you think. So that's all I have to say about this movie. If you like this video, make sure to give a thumbs up and like it down below. And while you're down there clicking the like button, you can check out links for the trailer for this movie, a link to last week's episode, and also a link for a music video that I made for the band Orange. And if you want to see more reviews, you can check out my channel and see my other videos. And you can also subscribe to my channel right up there, because I have new videos on Mondays. For today's question of the day, the easy question is, what is your favorite Pixar movie? Leave your comments also right down below. I'll see you guys next time, and that's it.